Hi guys. Today I will be talking about the relationship I had when I was 22 to 24. This was my first relationship and things really surprised me and how they went because I never thought that warm and nice and basically all it ever wanted to do was help people kid would do anything like that. So let's begin. It was, I think, an afternoon of January 12th or January 13th, and I heard that people said, oh, like dating is really bad and you can't find a wife today and stuff like that because it's 2025 and everything is so hard basically. I was at 135 kilograms and I basically had little hope to go forward or try or live anymore because I think I kind of stopped when I was 18 and I never wanted to try again, so my brain was basically frozen for 5 years. I didn't really want to be in the real world. I didn't want to acknowledge that I'm actually living in the real world and stuff, so I kind of gave up everything. But let's keep on the video. Like, let's not change the subject, which probably I will do a lot, but I will keep on. So, it was an afternoon of January 12th or 13th, and I was playing Roblox as usual. And I was playing this game, Neighbors, basically the 17 plus version, and I was scrolling through people, and all of a sudden, there was this person that had a really nice vibe to her, and I really wanted to speak more with this person. So, if my voice is shaky, it's really cold where I'm staying. So, this person told me that she will go get Nutella and eat. So, like, 5 minutes went by and she came back and we started talking. And I was 22 at the time, and I really felt something that I didn't feel my entire life. Like, I felt like there was hope suddenly, and there was a reason to live, and everything was so good at the time. So we are talking and talking, and I actually even recorded our interaction, but I think I deleted it after breaking up. I'm not sure if I still have it somewhere. So we basically said what things we like, and I even used some bullshit questions I found on the internet on Google to keep things going. And I was like any other man without experience. Like, I fell really, really hard for her, and it seemed like she fell hard for me too. So I remember that in the second or third day, I said that I love her and that we can talk on Instagram and stuff, you know. And that was basically the start of how people call it today situationship, but I don't really believe in that bullshit. From that point, it was relationship for me. So on the third day, I think she started making some not so appropriate jokes. Like, she was talking about sausages with sauce on it and shit. And as someone who discovered something new, like, I didn't really understand what she meant by that. And I think it was third or fourth day that we went into Instagram calls, and we would do that like sexting call, or I don't know, freaky shit, what the fuck you want to call it. So that went on for the first 7 days because my parents were missing from home too. Like, they were at the beach house, and I had a lot of free time on my hands, so I said, fuck it, why not? Since I wasn't thinking clearly enough. I remember when my parents got home, I even went in the car to do that shit. That shit was so fucking funny. Like, it was late at night, like 12 a.m. shit, and I would go in the freezing cold in the car to bust a nut with this girl I met on Roblox that is 1,000 kilometers away from me. Like, what the fuck has my life become at that point, you know? But as the 7 day mark was approaching, I realized that it's not that good that we were talking like 12 hours a day, you know? Like, how much can you talk until things are not really that good or that exciting anymore, you know? So, at day 7, I did something really, really fucking stupid because I didn't know better. I started watching this guy on YouTube that was saying how to keep a relationship going or how to keep a girl interested, like how to make her your wife shit, like how to not make her cheat on you, make her loyal to you shit. Mm, I think it was kind of bullshit because now that I'm 1 year older and I went through it, like if a person really loves you, they won't cheat on you, they won't lie to you. You don't have to do all that toxic shit only to keep a person. That's obsession at that point. So I started delaying my calls with her. I would call once every 2 days, 3 days, and when it got to 4 days, um, she kind of freaked out and she said that she wouldn't talk to me anymore if I leave her out for that long. And it was kind of understandable. Like, we were 1,000 kilometers away, and I would call her for, I don't know, 3, 4 hours, and then it usually was pitch black from there. She was saying good morning to me, good night, and it felt like I was such a shit person for not saying it back or not really showing any affection, but I thought I was so fucking right. Like, I thought that toxic shit was so fucking right doing it. Like, there were some good things in there, but most of it was shit. Most of it was bad, like bad, bad shit. And at the 6 month mark, I said that fuck this shit, I'm not gonna do this shit anymore, no matter what. Of course, I didn't really tell her. I left my laptop at her, and she went through my Discord messages, which I don't know. Like, she can check it, of course, but at least tell me you will check it. I don't know. Or let's check it together. Let's see how stupid I was in the past. Some shit like that. Like, I can show it immediately. You don't have to snoop around without me knowing, you know? So she basically found out that for 6 months I was emotionally torturing her, basically. And you might ask why, like, why am I making this video? Because I feel like no matter how many people I tell, no matter how I tell it, I want to tell it exactly how it was from start to finish, and I want to let it go once and for all. So after she found out, she broke down kind of, and I apologized for it. But before this, I didn't say this, that I started vaping because it was really hard for me to ignore her all those days and not give a fuck about her. Like, it was genuinely hurting me. It was genuinely hurting my heart. Like, I still don't know how I managed to do it. Like, I feel like a piece of shit for doing it, which I am for doing it, of course. So, uh, we were visiting, I think, every 2 months, and I really kept my eyes closed. Like, I wouldn't bat an eye to the fact that she would never clean, she would never cook anything. Like, I said, it's okay, like, it's not an issue, I can cook. And my parents were pushing me into asking her to come to me, like, and I even had an argument with her on this, that I want her to come to my country and live with me, but she was like only 18. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, even if I was pushed by my parents or not. So, after that, I will take a small pause because my head is hurting. Like, I even made up a fake story, which, if she sees this video, yeah, I even lied about that. And I'm not hiding from it. Like, I was a pure piece of shit for doing it. So, basically, I told her this story that I was playing Minecraft with a girl when I was 12, 13, and she died in some car accident, but that's not what happened. Basically, what happened is that I would see this girl on this Minecraft server every single day. Like, I would wait for her, and we were pretending to be in a relationship when I was 12, 13. And one day, so she had a twin brother, and they were both using the PC. And one day the PC fried, and she didn't join. She couldn't join again. So basically, I said that the server is shit, and I got banned. Which I think this went on for about 4 months. But let's keep on our story. So I lied to her about that, and I'm sorry for not even telling you the whole truth of what happened, like my whole past. I'm really sorry for that. So, after that, we were I was at her for Christmas for like 30 days, and we even discovered some stuff about ourselves. Like, I discovered stuff about her I didn't know. Like, the most fun thing we did, I think, was that we played Just Dance. And we didn't have a console. We were playing videos on my laptop of Just Dance, and we were trying to mimic it as good as possible. We even made a video of us dancing to one song. She really liked how I danced, but she didn't like how she danced, but I think she danced really good, despite her opinion of her not dancing good or some shit. So after that Christmas trip for 30 days, I think some more time went on and things were kind of blurry after that. So I will tell you what I remember best. At the 1 year and some days or 1 month, 2 month mark, she called me crying that she talked to one teacher at the school, that she wanted to move out because she's 18 and she can do whatever she wants. She wants to sign off school and come to me basically. And I said that, yeah, you can come to me, it's not an issue. I stated previously that all I want her to do is help around in the summer at the beach house and cook, clean, not every time, like, of course, split like a 50-50 or something like that. So she agrees. Of course, I didn't mention this then when she was coming to me, but I couldn't really think straight because she told me her mother was really abusive and she would beat her really bad because she said that at the school. So she hid at a friend so she could come to me. I paid like um, 130 euros for a plane ticket basically because it had to be exactly the next day. And the next day, her mom called the police to say that she's insane and she has to get checked out. And police treated her like a joke, like she has to stay in the country, like she's not going to me, right? Like she's gonna mess up her life and shit. Which, depending on the person, I don't think that's true. Like, so she wants to go to the airport the next day. She has to go attend her class at some, like, take care of some kids at some kindergarten. So after, she's going to get her luggage, and her mom is calling, so she's basically going to the police first because she's afraid of her mom. And she has to get her baggage alone after police sent her to psychiatrist, and she has to talk to her mom there too. So at this point she's basically missing the plane. uh, she had to get a taxi to get to the plane. So she gets the taxi. I have to send her some money, but because it's not, my bank is not working that day because it's holidays or some shit, I can't make any payments abroad. So I can make the payment. The taxi driver is getting angry, so she has to use almost all the money she has to pay the guy. And she takes the train to the airport, and somehow the flight is delayed by 4 hours, some shit, and she can actually make it in time. So she makes it in time. She flies to me. I pick her up. Everything is good. And then my torment starts basically. And I don't think it was only my torment. I think it was her torment too. So the first week, um, she was very upset with me because we wouldn't get a pet, because I was living in separate houses, Like my parents were in the other house and I was in that house. We were living in a house that was next to my parents' house, basically, in the same yard. So, yeah, not really good. But what can you do today? Because it's really hard to make your own money. But it's possible. If you really want it, you can get that back, of course. Like if you really put all your resources into trying and trying over and over again, you will succeed. You will have at least one business idea that will blow up and you will live a beautiful life after. But of course you have to sacrifice for that. So first week she's upset. She's basically crying almost every day because she wants a dog. And the first week passes, I'm kind of drained a bit. Not that much because I have to basically think of everything, like where to go and everything. And when I come home, like I have to give my grandma the laundry, then I have to cook, then once every 3 days I would clean around the house. I think the most disrespectful thing she would do is that even if I made her food, she wouldn't even bring the dish to the kitchen. She would usually give it to me. But I think that's only because of her age and because that's how her mom basically taught her at home. Like, that's what her mom basically made her live like she made her think that she doesn't really have to do anything to know anything. So yeah, I got that at home. And at the second week I was really frustrated with everything, but I would keep going. Then the third week came, and I think it was the third or the first month's end that I said that I want to break up because she's not really doing anything. And she says that she has traumas and she has to adapt to the new space. And I say, okay, like, okay, I will give you some more time then. Maybe I'm too pushy, but that was only her age basically. It didn't really matter. So so I think I didn't really have the how do you call it? I don't really think I would have had the patience to really, I don't know, bring her to be normal, like a normal housewife or some shit like that. And I didn't want that because she would basically see me as her dad or some shit. And when I was 18, I really hated my parents, so I didn't really want to get in a situation like that with her, like where she will basically hate me for trying to help her. So I basically, at the second or third time I told her to, I want to break up, I felt really cold towards her. Like I didn't really want to sleep with her anymore in the same bed. I started sleeping in my own room. I started locking my door. I didn't want to really see her or hear her. And I would stay all day on Discord with my friends. because I felt like doing that. I felt like I was basically trapped in this relationship at this point. And after I explained to her that I feel trapped and I feel like I can't escape this relationship, she would have this really, really bad mental breakdowns. Like she would cry, she couldn't believe it because she thought we would always be together. But I was genuinely afraid for my life because we would have those 12 a.m. things where I would sit in bed with her and everything felt so calm and I felt like I could truly talk to her. And it was like getting to 2 a.m. and things were getting heated usually, like everything was going bad and I was kind of keeping my distance because she would start shouting and I didn't really want to sit in the same room with her, which was a mistake because of course she would only get louder if I go away or if I go on a bigger distance or something like that, you know? So she would get really mad that I don't let her sleep, even though the next day we had nothing planned and she had to do basically nothing. And she would charge at me at night. Like, you don't know how fucking scary that is until it happens to you. Like, 2 times I managed to lock my door, but the third time I didn't manage to lock it, and she grabbed my arm and then nothing. So I don't really know what I was afraid of anymore. Like, she didn't do anything, even though she made me feel like she would rip my eyes out. I had to explain to her one night after my mom talked to her that same day that it's not the end of the world. Like, she's a girl, she can always find someone else. She's still young, she has way more possibilities than I do, especially in this day and age, because many guys would look for a girl with the loyalty that she has and everything else. Like, I don't want you to hate on this person. She was one of the most amazing people I ever met in my entire life. No matter, like, everything I said, it doesn't matter, okay? She was kind. She really tried. In my eyes, she tried. She tried with her whole fucking heart for me. She really tried. And this shit brings me to fucking tears. Like, she really tried, but she couldn't do anything about it. It's the age, it's everything. Like, we were simply not compatible. Like, if I was a lazy bum and she was a lazy bum, then we would basically live in shit every day. I don't want that shit. Because I'm 23, I'm going to be 24 this July, and I don't want to live in shit anymore, like, no matter what. I don't want to live in a dirty ass fucking house. And I don't think that was too much to ask. And she didn't do it, so finally she accepted to leave me. And I saw a side of her that I was keeping my eyes closed to. So she basically said that she was on a trip and she talked to some random guy for 2 days, and she told me while I was hugging her, she told me that she would have had a better future with that guy than she would have had with me. Like, basically, at this point, that's fucking rage bait because I don't believe any of that shit. I think that's only fucking rage bait to make me mad or some shit because how can you say some random guy you met on a trip you would have had a better future with him? Like, maybe she even fucking believed it, but I won't fucking believe that shit. Because I never beat her, I never did anything physically hurting her. So I don't get how, you know what I mean? Like, how would she really think about that? How would she really think that she would have had a better future with some random ass guy? And she even got sad when she said that she didn't take things further with him on that trip. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, she said to me that she's committed to me even though we weren't in a relationship at that time. So, you were committed or you wanted to do some shit but remembered somehow that you're committed? Because she said her friends told that guy that she had a boyfriend. Like, I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, in the first day, she said that we would still be together in those 7 days. Like, we would still act like a couple. Like, I would slap her ass, do everything, but no sex. Like, what do you mean? Like, you want me to get blue balls? You want my balls to hurt all day? Like, fuck no. Of course not. I'm not going to do that shit. And then that's when, in the second day, she started talking about that random ass guy. And in the fourth day, I think I sent her to the upstairs, so like basically the guest room of uh, the house my parents were living in. And she messaged that guy, and that guy said that he has a serious situationship. Like basically, he has a girlfriend at that point. And I said shit to her too. Like I said that uh, I will never see her as my wife. Which, if she changed that little thing, like if she would clean after herself, like I didn't even want her to clean the whole fucking house, only clean after herself. Like I don't think that's such a huge thing to ask. I don't know. Like, and I still feel a bit biased here. I still feel like I want to put myself in her perspective and see things how she saw them because I'm only telling my part of the story and I can't really tell what's going on with her or what she thought or anything really. Yeah. So I still found it in my heart when I made food to make some food for her too, and at the end all I wanted was a hug, like a hug where no matter what we said, what happened, we would forgive each other. And she was really salty about it, like she didn't want to do it, but one day later we did have one hug. Like I wanted basically to forgive each other and not be mad at each other for life for all of this because we didn't mean it to be like this. All we wanted was love, both of us. Both of us wanted love and that's it. And it didn't work out and that's it. Like, we don't have to mentally break down another person because it didn't work out, you know? I was quite shaken for 2, 3 weeks. I kind of almost let it go because I cried a lot and I was not angry, but I was kind of upset and disappointed that things ended in this way. And even if I'm the one that broke up with her, I still love her. Like, like I still love her. And I will think about everything as a good memory, and I won't think about it in a bad way because I don't think it was any of us's fault that it ended this way, really. I think it was the age, the way she was raised, and that's it. Like she was such an amazing person. No matter what I did to her, what she did to me, she was an amazing person. And I'm really sad things ended this way. But I will be fine. Everything will be okay. I'm sure of it. Everything will be okay. I wish everyone love, peace, and a happy life. And I wish it for me too. May God help everyone with everything. So, this was it. This was my first relationship that I had when I was 22, now almost 24. And I don't want to turn sour. I don't want to become a horrible person because of this. I don't want to hold it in. I don't want to have sex with multiple girls or some shit after this. I don't need validation. I don't need anything really. I think I only need some rest and to stop talking about this. And this is why I wanted to make this video, so I can finally stop talking about this, you know? At the end, it's how I said. I don't think it was anyone's fault. I think it was only the circumstances, and that's it. None of us were the greatest at loving or showing care for each other, I think. You can argue on that, or I don't know. Of course, there were things I missed. There were things I missed, definitely. But I think this is the most complete version of the whole story I ever said to anyone, basically. And I wanted to open up to you so maybe it will help you in a way that you won't go for love only because you were lonely or only because you really wanted this for a long time and you wanted to close your eyes to basically anything bad or something you wouldn't like about the other person, and only because you loved them you would close your eyes to that. Because shit, I was blind as fuck. Like, I closed my eyes, I closed my ears, I closed my brain, I closed everything because I fell so hard in love with someone finally, after 22 years of my life, when I thought I would find no one, and I accepted it finally, that maybe I will find no one and I have to be happy with myself. That's it. I finally found someone, and because I wasn't careful, it ended in a disaster, basically. So, yeah. I wish all of you to have a happy life and be happy for as long as possible. And remember that I love you all. All of you that watch this video, I love you all, guys. And when she left, one more thing for those who stayed until this point. When she left, I wanted my necklace back, like a gold necklace, basically. I wanted it back, but it didn't seem fair for me to get it without giving anything, so I basically gave her my iPhone 16 Pro Max for it, which I think it was a very fair deal. Like, I don't care what happened or what. At the end, I want it to be fair. Even though life isn't fair, the world isn't fair, if I'm doing something, I want it to be fair at the end. You know what I mean? The only thing I would say I'm sad about is that I really thought that toxic shit was helping, because it's not. Love is complicated, life is complicated, and that's it. I love you all. Bye.